Hello, Rodrigo.
Hello, Renata. Today we're talking about hunger and the SDG number 2, zero hunger.
This SDG focuses on ending hunger, achieving food security, improving nutrition, and promoting sustainable agriculture. Hunger is the leading cause of death, and our world has provided us with many resources, but not everyone has the access to these resources, leaving them malnourished.
We did some research and found different facts and information about this topic. Each of us did some interviews to different demographics so we could collect more data.
One of my interviews was made to Dra. Rocio Tobar, a health expert. I chose this professional since she knows about malnutrition, hunger, and about the right amount of nutrients that should be ingested on a daily basis. She was asked some questions, and she answered with her knowledge. She believes that the organizations that have been in charge on reducing hunger in Mexico have been working. Still, there are people that suffer, and some effects that may be detected in the children affected are low heights, low weight, and compared to the ones who are properly nurtured, their school performance is damaged directly and is very slow.
Oh my god. That is very, very impressive.
The defenses of malnourished children are troubled, increasing the risk of diseases. The immune system is not that strong, and this gives more tendency to infections, as well as specific problems of vitamin deficiency. Rodrigo, please tell us about the interviews you did.
Well, what I did was I went to a food center and there I met Marisa and Denise who told me their lifestyles and how hunger was affecting their lives. Marisa is the manager of the food center. The food center is called Comedor Santa Lucia. It's located at Santa Catarina on a kind of a poor neighborhood. She explained to me that they provide only 3 meals per day to the children. The parents are not allowed to eat the food, and they only accept people who are not older than 18 years old. So there may be some exceptions. Marisa told me that there may be some exceptions when there are women that are giving milk to their babies or pregnant women, so they can provide enough nutrition to their children.
Wait, why do they only give food to the children and not the adults?
Well, they only give food to children because there's like an issue in the community, since the poor people are incrementing because of laziness. If you give a daily meal to a poor guy, you can be helping them to get energy and prepare for their jobs. But what Marisa told me is that what they do is, instead of getting to work, like putting themselves to work, they become more lazy because now they know they can receive food without doing anything. Well, they actually pay for the food, but they pay like a very small amount. The children, they pay like 10 pesos, and they do that because they want the children to not to feel like it is just charity, and also for them to appreciate it, and for them to not waste the food, because it is actually costing them. I know 10 pesos sounds like not that much money for us, but for them it's kind of hard to get it, so they do appreciate the food and the 10 pesos they spent. But anyway, the adults who are there, like, if they receive the food, instead of getting energy and preparing to work, they become more lazy and they just stop working. And because they all know that they will receive their daily meals, they won't die of hunger without doing anything. So that's a kind of weird issue, but it's true. It's happening actually.
Oh, well, that makes more sense to me. And what else do they do at the food center?
Well, um, they don't only give food to the children. You know, their work is not over there. You know, they do a lot more. They actually give some education to the kids that go there and eat their meals, their daily meals. They teach them about nutrition, you know, the amount of calories and proteins you need to in order to be healthy. And they also encourage them to learn more about respect, more about uh, being polite with people, you know, saying thank you and all that stuff. They also teach some religion in there, which is pretty good because they start to get like good feelings and good uh, intentions instead of, you know, thinking about getting into bad businesses or treating people without respect, you know, disrespecting everyone. I think they are doing a pretty good job, not only by feeding them, but by giving them education and teaching them manners, because probably they don't receive the that education in their homes with their families, because some of these kids come from families who have a lot of issues, and they live in their houses with their moms, you know, their mothers, because their father walked away, and um, you know, those specific situations that not all the kids are used to.
I'm impressed with all this information. I believe we both had very different but interesting interviews.